Azhir Cave, or however you say it. I'm going to go over the Alliance side, which is near the cave. So, seems to me every time you're on the Alliance team, you're dismounting on a truck, and every time you're on Coalition team...
Team deathmatch.
Sorry, I say
Get your
Alliance,
teeth
it's
out.
the Allegiance.
Time to hunt.
I don't know why I keep saying that. So the Allegiance team, you're always dismounting from the truck. So just think truck spawn, and on the Coalition team, you're always dismounting from helicopter. So when we're on this particular spawn side, I think to start, just to keep things really simple, and overexert ourselves, because you can hold this spawn side down no problem without getting spawn trapped and getting screwed. So we'll hold basically part of the cave. You can technically hold the entire cave, but we'll hold part of the cave, and we'll hold this left-hand side here. So when we refer to left-hand side, this is the is what is being referred to. So this gap right here is our left-hand side. We're going to shoot anyone that's trying to come down this way and get into our spawn, shoot us in the back. So this is the left, anything in this general area. So they can get up into this building, and looks like we got Cuddle in here with me.
Enemy at the destroyed building.
So, anyway, so this is the left-hand side, and Cuddle's running around this left-hand building. We want to shoot anybody that can make it out this way. So you can play left-hand side from a multitude of different angles. Get creative. A few that I've found that work for me real well, and people expect you to be here, but they're still effective. So I just want to try something. Okay, that does not work. Alright, so things that I've done is jump on this wall here. And like I said, people do expect you to be here, but you get a pretty good view as to what's taking place. Your primary concern is going to be they're going to sneak around the corner here. You can see where he's at right now. He's running around on the map. So they can get up top here, which allows them to come down this path here. So when you are zoomed in, just be aware that there's this bridge that they have to run across, and so there's kind of a gap here. So they can kind of sneak right here. They'll sneak up in here. Come around the corner here, they can jump up on top of this thing, and then they can end up back here by going through this doorway and from this little bridge section you can see right there. So that's left hand side. You just need to cover it, keep them from coming down this way towards our spawn. So
there we go, now I can hear you.
Hey, what's up, man? Just shooting a quick video going over the map.
Yeah, I figured there's a couple of spots I like to go from. And I was trying to show you how I counted them.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a pretty straightforward spot here. Obviously people are going to know you're here, but if you got a good gun, you're fast on the trigger, you're going to have no problem. I wouldn't expose myself necessarily to the caves area, just so that way you're not getting shot. Same thing with this particular spot here. So somewhere up in these windows, somewhere up on this ledge. I've seen people play way back here behind this thing, trying to get angles. So you got ways to do it. You don't have to play it from all the way back here. You can play further up. But just remember, your end goal is to keep people from running up this pathway and shooting everybody in the back. So that's left. This is more of a center position for this particular side right now. So your primary responsibility is to be shooting people as they come out of that door, and cleaning up any kills that happen to make it from town towards the cave. So occasionally you'll see him right in this area, but yeah, right where Cuddle's at, you're gonna get these kills. They're real easy. He's actually running up from center cave right now, so real easy spot. You know, get creative. You can play anywhere behind the pickup truck. You can play up in here. This just seems to be a really easy spot to get kills consistently through the doorway. So, and again, they can sneak up from your left-hand side here as well. So realize you are exposed a little bit more from the left when you play in this type of position. But you can adjust your angle as needed. Alright. I wouldn't play back here just so you're not exposing yourself to the left. Just get up, hug these rocks. A few other ways to do it. I'm going to let you guys discover those things on your own, but your responsibility is to keep them from coming out of the cave in this general area here and getting behind us and getting everyone shot in the spawn. So that's the primary responsibilities with that. Nice thing about being able to switch here is you can quickly toggle between these spots, including left. Just realize you're also kind of a backup left player, so if left goes down, which we should probably have 2 guns on left. Not necessarily going to happen depending on how we're playing it, but crossing it up always helps. Yeah, there's that. If for whatever reason the entire cave's down, you do have to worry about them coming in from this right-hand side as well. It's going to be rare, but it could happen. So that's that. Let's go to the cave. So the other ways to get into this cave are through this center area here, and then obviously the far right side, which is through there. So if we do happen to have a major breakdown, that's potentially where they can come from. So ideally what we want to have is a player that is going to be in the back of the cave looking this way, and what this does is cover basically this path here. It'll shoot up towards the building there on the left hand side, and anyone that's flooding through this area, remember this doorway is covered by this player here on the pickup truck position. So essentially what you're doing from the cave by shooting this way is keeping them from being able to sneak down this way and get some cute shots on our guys, whether it be up in the building or up in the pickup. So find a good spot to do that from. Be creative, but again, by being able to cover these positions, cross it up, you should have no problem. So get creative. You can even come out here. Really don't matter. Just be aware that the more exposed you are, obviously the more you're most likely going to die, but keeping people guessing is also a good thing. So that's our left player, that's our pickup truck player, that's more of the cave that's looking through this entryway, so we'll call it cave left player, okay? Or that's probably the best way to describe it for now. We'll come up with better callouts in the future. And then what you're looking at is basically someone that's going to be chilling, looking down this far right-hand side cave. You can play it from a multitude of angles. This is a good angle. Everyone knows about it, but, I mean, it's hard to beat. So it gives you a great angle on our back of the cave, which keeps them from sneaking up this pathway here and getting guys down this way. So the cutoff is kind of this general area. This is center cave entryway, or the near yellow building, as most people call it. Entryway to the cave. We're going to call it center entry. So we're going to shoot them as they're coming into the cave from center, and potentially down this hallway. This is kind of one spot. This is a defensive look at this map, but it's easy to do, and let's just keep it simple. We have some other game plans that are pretty aggressive, so we'll make this one a little simpler to start. But again, this being the chokeout point for the far right cave. So far right, center, and left cave. This being left, right in this area. Alright, so to cover that center cave, multitude of different ways to do it. I've seen a lot of people kind of just sit in this area and cover these angles.
I would like to bring this up on the center part. This is the only way that I ever get fucked out of center.
Yeah, right up there. So, yeah, do be aware that where Cuddle's at and he's jumping up on top of this green sections here. That's something you gotta be looking at. So, by sitting generally in this area, you're covering it. Kill this guy here, you can kill him if he's coming around these corners. You're gonna get the shot every time. And the other cool thing is, you can look down the right-hand side if you need, and down that section. Okay. So this will, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you where to play your spot. We're going to work those things out together as a team. But realize this is the left-hand cave, this is the center cave, and he's in Cuddles right now is in the far right cave. All right, so we got to cover those angles as a group. Hey, baby. Hang on 1 second, guys. Alright, and then finally, a position that I found that works really well for covering right cave is you actually jump down here. This keeps you protected from left-hand side, but you can see, you can look all the way down the cave, and you got a clean shot all the way down. And you're a really quick fill for left, or pickup truck angles if need be. Alright, so I'm going to just leave it simple. So it sounds like what we're going to have is probably 2 guys in this back spawn building. One primarily focused on left, one looking towards the cave side, but can also be a backup for left or pickup truck angle. 1 pickup truck player, so now that's a total of 3 guys, which leaves 3 guys in the cave to cover minimal entryways. Again, this far right one is being covered from this guy and another player. Then you got center entryway, which is being covered by a player, and then left entryway, which is helping support basically this gap from the cave. So that's 6 players, and we're crossed up like crazy. It's a very minimalistic game plan, but it's a good start for us to kind of just get us running and all be on the same page. So just realize you got left, pickup truck, a backup player here at our, we'll call this Alamo, our last stand, and we got 3 players in the cave covering left, middle, and right cave. Alright guys, hope that explains it. Gotta go, daughter needs me, and I will talk to you later.